About the slight delay in setting up. It's quite rightly said, Kevin Bootle, General Manager for the District Line. I've been with London Underground for 31 years, and I started as an apprentice. Finished school on a Friday afternoon, started work on a Monday morning. I've been here ever since. I started off as an engineer on the rolling stock, and I actually was around when the D stock, which is currently running on the District Line, was commissioned. So I was part of that team that was commissioning that. What I want to do today is just take you through a very quick potted history of the Underground, just very quickly, just to show you how old the system is. You know, we've been around well over 100 years now, the evolution that we've gone through, and just to then go through a little bit about what we're doing today to improve the service, and then going on to look into the longer term about the upgrades and where we're going with that and how that's going to affect the subsurface railway and the District Line. I brought James with me. So James is down here, James Tringham. He's from our stakeholder comms team. He's going to help me answer any questions a bit later on. He didn't know the easy ones. You can do the easy ones. Okay, so like I said, we're going through this transformation at the moment, which is a huge, huge task. It's a bit like, as our managing director said, undertaking open heart surgery on somebody while they're still playing tennis. So, you know, we're trying to do a lot of work while keeping the railway running, especially between Monday and Friday, for our customers trying to get to work. Okay, so we opened the railway in January 1863, and the first railway was steam powered. We're running a 6-mile corridor between Paddington and Farringdon. They were cut and cover tunnels, and this is Baker Street. And if you go there today, it still looks very much like that. The Circle Line, which the District Line runs with through the centre of town, was opened in 1884. And the first deep level tube that was opened in 1890 between the city and South London. And those tunnels today still form part of the Northern Line. So you can see the sort of asset challenges that we've got. These assets are very old, a lot of them the original tunnels, and we have to try and maintain them. The District Line, again, was part of the first railway that ran through on the south side of the circle. And we first come out to Upminster in 1902. However, that service was cut back, and it wasn't back until 1932 that we began to run a service back out to Upminster. As you saw from the second slide there, the roundel is well known worldwide. Everybody recognises, all the tourists that are out and about on the London streets. They head for when they're travelling by the Underground. They know the symbol is highly recognisable. That gives us a powerful identity, and this is basically our brand that we use around the world. This was sort of coined in the 1930s, along with our famous tube map, which other metros have tried to emulate. There is a story that this was based on an electrical diagram. The chap who designed it was Harry Beck in 1933, an electrical engineer, and everybody believed this was the basis on electrical diagrams. However, it's not. It's based on the London sewage system. There's a bit of correlation there. They both run in tunnels, they both run under the streets. So, but that's how it was laid out, and he adopted that for the railway. There's some interesting things here. You notice down in the right-hand corner, it actually says that the District Railway, as it was called then, run right the way through to Southend. However, because we're a metro system, we brought compressed the railway into the centre of town. Lines have been added since this. Obviously, we got the Victoria Line, which was opened in 1969, and we recently had the Jubilee Line, which opened in 1979, which used to be part of the old Bakerloo Line, and then that was extended through Charing Cross to start off with, and then in 1999 was eventually opened right the way through to Stratford, forming the Jubilee Line extension, serving places like Canary Wharf, North Greenwich, etc. So you also notice as well that the Heathrow branch is there, and that opened last year. We opened Terminal 5, which was again a new piece of railway and a new station. So the map has really grown over the years, as have our customer numbers. And the system is most probably at its busiest now. Today we're running over 270 stations, 400 kilometres of track, and every year 20 million customers, Londoners, visitors to the city, use the system for 1 billion journeys. Last Christmas or the Christmas before, we managed to rack up 4 million customer journeys in one day, which is quite some gain. It's usually when we get everybody